So I'm excited to see where you're going.
Yeah, take a look here. LNG Canada had said, we want to send you to Oman.
I wonder what you're gonna bring me.
So we'll have to wait and see what
Yeah, my initial reaction was, man, that's a long flight.
What I'm looking forward to is looking at an actual facility, like a real live facility and an actual LNG carrier. It'd be interesting to ask them what was here before you guys came here.
Yeah, I'm excited, but at the same time, there's still some pressure there to make sure I get what I need to get in a sense of knowledge, understanding, a clear view of what kind of industry is coming to Kitimat.
I'll be able to come back to my team, my political body, my membership, saying, this is what a facility looks like.
I actually had to take a little look on the map to see where in the Middle East Oman was.
What's your prediction with the facility itself?
I'm guessing it'll be all automated.
People want to hear the true story of actually how LNG affects communities. It's one thing to look on the internet or in books, but it's another thing to actually be here and see it in person.
I just wanted to see a running LNG facility, see the size of it, the sound of it, the emissions coming out of it.
Fishing is a large concern. Airshed quality, the amount of marine traffic, what that might do to the sea life, how that might impact tourism, cultural impacts, and will the community be able to sustain itself culturally?
How is it going to affect the community in regards to safety, in regards to work environment?
They were telling me the only difference between the two places is that you have desert, they have snow. So this is big difference.
Well, there was a lot of pipes, pretty massive in my eyes when we were in there, but when we got out of there, it wasn't so big. It was very quiet. Like, usually when you go into a facility like that, you have to wear ear protection. This one, none of us were wearing ear protection. The emissions coming out of the stacks, you couldn't see anything.
Standards were very high, very impressive, and at a world-class level.
Well, obviously the experience of this one would be carried over to Canada, right? Oh, yeah.
I was pretty impressed with their safety record, like really impressed.
My first impression is that it's bigger than RTA. I think the footprint will be bigger. Looking at drawings, you kind of get a visual, but didn't really know how big it would be.
It was good to see Shell's approach to how they manage shipping and how they interact with the shippers, and how there's, a great deal of care, obviously, that's taken with the shipping aspect.
We actually got out on a short boat ride yesterday. For us, it's mainly about the traffic because we live on the land, but it's the water that feeds us. They're marine people just like we are and dependent on the fish that they get from the ocean. So it was interesting to see how important that is to the people. The company has invested a lot in different social projects to make things better for the country, not just for people that'll work at the facility. Projects like the Women's Association and things like that.
The turtle reserve is fascinating.
We're transporting turtles now to the ocean, where they're supposed to be.
They set up the appropriate committees to find out what the people need and want. Then together there's a path forward that's developed by everybody. It's good to see that community engagement is so front and center with people and how that is actually the key to success.
This, my friend, is
yes, Omani Day.
Yes,
Omani Day.
Yes.
The social challenges that they face here are no different than to what we face.
To see a community with an LNG facility right alongside and how they work and operate together it's almost invaluable, to be honest with you.
This really gave me a personal opportunity to kind of talk with Haisla and some of the other neighboring communities and kind of just hear their concerns. Interestingly enough, you know, we're halfway across the world and now we're submerged together with a week to kind of really communicate and talk to each other and start building those relationships. To me, on a personal level, that's been a very big part of the success of this trip.